Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, I am Kat or Katrina, whatever makes you happy. And this is my lovely abyss of me and all of my weirdness. So, hi. Today we're going to talk about college tips and just college stuff in general because I've been in college for some years now, too many in my opinion. And I just kind of have, I feel like I can talk about this kind of stuff now because it's been a good bit. Like, I graduated in 2015. I had to go do summer school. I had to, embarrassingly, but it happens, retake classes like twice because I just couldn't pass them, math in particular, because I cannot math to save my life. But I have tips for the stuff just for that purpose, because if I didn't have it, I probably would be taking that class again, which is still embarrassing, but it happens. So I hope these tips will help you in some kind of way, and you can also use these in high school too. It's not just for college, but it's more towards college. So let's get into it. Okay, so my first tip is to study your syllabus. Like, I get it, like the syllabus is like just why, like, no one looks at the syllabus, but you just look at the syllabus. Like, it's there for a reason. It's not just like, okay, like, teacher, I need to like make something up for the grade book or whatever, or for my like advisor to look at. It's for the students to benefit because it has like all the dates for like your quizzes and stuff, and it has like all the key points that you need to study for. So it's basically like your study guide for like everything. So instead of just like looking at like all the nonsense that they give you, like if you look at the syllabus and like look at the key points that are there, that's what you're going to be studying, and you're not wasting your time. My next tip is to use a essay helper, and not just like have like someone like go to like how for my school it's called the attic, like the library assisting thing. Like actually like have like there's a website for it, and it's called, well, the one that I use is EasyBib because it's easy for one, but it's just like for citing your notes and stuff, or like citing your papers, because citing, like, it's kind of easy like if you've been doing it for a long time, but if you're like me and like you kind of forget how to do simple stuff like how to ride a bike, like how to do like citations for an essay, you're gonna forget. So this is super simple because all you do is you just go on EasyBib, you type in the like whatever you're talking about, or like if you're like looking at it on the computer, like just highlight the bar and just plug it into the little like format that they have, and it just has everything for it. It has like who's it by, when was it done, who else is written about it. It has like all that great stuff for you. So all you have to do when you finish, press like copy, because there's a copy button on there, copy it, paste it to your paper at the end, you're done. Problem solved. There's no like forgery or plagiarism, and you don't get to go to jail, you're not in trouble, you don't get expelled. It's perfect. Okay, this one is like a quick fix tip, and this is like the biggest thing I could probably give you. Okay, listen very, very carefully. Do not, and I repeat, do not go and give in and buy Chegg or like subscribe to Chegg, because that is like the biggest scam I've ever witnessed in my life. Because yes, I was trying to get like the quick fix, like I just needed the answers because I was tired of like trying to look for it in the book, and I was like, okay, fine, like let me just go ahead and like look at Chegg because I hear it like broadcasted or like advertised on like the TV and on the computers and stuff. But like, guys, it was awful because it literally just gave me like my same worksheet or something like totally different from what I needed, and it had no answers whatsoever. It didn't have anything to do with what we were talking about, because like it asked you to like type in like everything that you need, and I did that, and then it just nothing. And then it was kind of expensive too whenever I did it. Like, it could be cheaper, but just go ahead and just not do it. Like, go get a study group if it's that serious, because I'm sure your school has I think it's called the OWL. I think it is called the OWL. I know it is for my school, but it's this like, it's this helping center, but it's 24 hours. So like if you need help with something like that, go to them instead of going and buying something that you have to pay for that's not gonna help you whatsoever. So school helping, yes. Chegg, no. Chegg, absolutely not. Don't do it. Don't waste your money. If you do, I told you not to, so that's on you after this point. Don't do Chegg. Okay, this one is for these difficult teachers, and I feel like everyone's had a difficult teacher, so like if you have one, like comment down below, be like, Mr. Rottenheimer, this is about you. Like, yes. Okay, so previously, like, I had difficult teachers before, but like this guy that I just had for this spring semester, he was awful. Like, I would do my stuff because we had to do 2 papers, and then we had to do like a discussion question, and we had to answer people's discussion questions, and then we had to do like a test and everything, and we had to email him also to like log into for the class. But he didn't say that his email isn't connected to like the student email that's like on the class roster online, because also it was an online class too, so I never met this man, so that made it a lot worse. So I'm like trying to email him and stuff, and like I'm getting frustrated because there's a deadline cutoff for like if you don't email him, like you're gonna get pulled from the class. So I'm freaking out, and I'm just trying to find stuff, and I finally find him like 20 years later, and then somehow he emails me back. Cause I emailed him and I figured it out, and I emailed him back, and he emails me. He's like, yeah, no, this is not how you do it. You're out of the class. I'm like, just what? Long story short, I got back in the class, but then I had more problems because my computer crashed on me, and I'm in the middle of like writing my papers, and nothing's saved because I didn't get the chance to save it yet because I'm like writing it, and the deadline was due in like maybe like 5 hours. And I've been working on that paper for like the whole day basically. So like, yeah, last minute procrastination, but still, like, it happens. But he was just like, this is unacceptable. Like, you're not gonna finish. Like, you're just 0F, you fail the class. I'm just like, why? So if you have a teacher like that, do everything in your power. Like, put everything out of your body, like from your toes to your nose to the ends of your hair, like to your fingertips. Like, call on the Holy Spirit if you have to. Do every single thing that teacher says, or else he will make your entire semester, and if you have him or her for the entire year, I'm so sorry, but he will make that time with you the worst time you've ever had in your life. Like a living nightmare. Example, me. It's happened. So do everything you can. Okay, this is for notes and stuff. If you're like me and you suck at taking notes or just studying in general, if you're in like a classroom setting, write down everything that the teacher is writing down on the board. Like, some classes, like the last time I had like an in-person class, it was, I don't remember what I took, but she would write stuff down because it was on a PowerPoint, and we had the PowerPoint like in the classroom like folder, like online, but it was still, she still had put up PowerPoint, and she like write notes with that PowerPoint. And so all you have to do is, if you don't have PowerPoint pulled up with you, you can do this. I don't like doing it, but you can go home and print out the PowerPoint and go to your library. You kind of have to pay for that sometimes. I don't know, my school does like 50 cents. It's not fun, but whatever. But go and print out the PowerPoint, and then just like forever, whatever slide she's on, or he, just like write down whatever the notes they have on there, because the notes are there for a reason. So if they're writing notes, just write it down, or better yet, just take pictures. Like, because for me, I'm not the quickest writer either, because like I'm writing, I have to look up and keep doing, like, that takes forever. So if you're like that also, just take a picture of it, and just, that's a lot simpler. Like, it helps, and you get the same concept. And then when you get home, or like back to like the library or whatever you were, you can like write down the notes at that point. Also, color code your notes. Like, that helps a lot too. Like, don't like use different colors like pens and stuff, but like just highlight. And if you saw my back to school giveaway video, you have highlighters in there, so it's tying together. It's all the same thing. It's meant to be together. Okay, this tip is to save you money. Okay, so just because your teacher or the class says that you need a certain book, that doesn't mean that you actually need that book. I've gone to multiple classes, like 3.5 years worth of school, multiple classes, and they're like, you need this book. If you don't have this book, you will fail. You need this book every single day. Guess what? I didn't buy that book. I used someone else's book. I made friends with someone that sat next to me that used their book, but I didn't buy the book because if you have someone that's nice enough to like share the book with you, or if you can like find the book online and it's like the full book and everything, do that. Like, don't waste your money because college books are expensive. Like, someone please tell me why college books are so expensive and they're used and you have to give them back. Like, you don't get to keep that stuff. Like, you gotta give it back. So please, like, why are they so expensive? Someone please, like, comment below, like, answer that for me because I don't understand. But yes, just because they say you need the book doesn't mean that you have to get the book. Like, sometimes, yeah, but like if you're in a culinary class, like how I'm in culinary, I kind of need the stuff that they say to get because that's very important because it's cooking stuff, like knives and my chef aprons and my hats and stuff like that. But like for a literature class, you don't need the book. Like if it's like a certain book, like a specific book, maybe. Like for my other English class, we read Fun Home, and we needed that book because our entire like 8 weeks of class was about that book, so we needed it. But like in other classes, like my math class, I didn't need the book because it was online, so you don't have to get it. Okay, this last tip is to help you save money again, and it's just to make sure that whenever you go to the school, like if it's a new school for you, go to their like welcoming day. Like for my school, it was called Anchor Days, and it was like a 2-day event, and we just like walked around the school. They showed us like where everything was and stuff, and it had like, they told us where all the free stuff was, like the free helping like I told you about earlier, where that is, and like all the sites and stuff that we can use. They told us where like the rec room was, just stuff like that, because again, like school can be super stressful. So like if there's anything that's free or like that can help you do better in like your schooling, like your education, like take it, because it's not worth to take classes over again, because that's just more money that like sometimes you might not have, like me. So if you can do it, like just do it. Like at our school we have like the gym that's free because it's part of like our education. We have to like work out and stuff. There's like a rec room, and it's just like it has like free snacks and stuff, which is not the best idea to have free snacks, but they're free. And just like stuff like that, because we need to have fun too. And then also schools most of the time have like these little events and stuff, like, or like there's like paintball and stuff, and it's like maybe $5. Like it's not free, but it's like $5 because paintball is not $5. But just stuff like that, like fun things to do, things to help you with your education, because I want you guys to succeed, because I want me to succeed, and I want all of us to succeed. So let's succeed together. That's a lot of succeeding, but it's the word of the day. But yes. Okay, so I hope you guys like these little tips. Again, they're not very much, but they're tips that I've been using in my college experience, and they seem to be working pretty well. And if you're not in college yet, you can use them in like high school, middle school. I'm not too sure about that, because you kind of get like your books and stuff given to you unless you go to like a private school. I've never been to one, so I don't know. But these will just like help you out, because it's little like tidbits that I've experienced in my time in college, and so I want to like just pass it on, because I don't have anyone to pass the torch to, because people in my family are too young for that. So I'm giving it to you guys. But I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you go and watch my video for the back to school giveaway, and if you're coming from my back to school giveaway to this video, comment down below with a unicorn, because unicorns are great. And I will see you guys in 2 days with my next video. Bye.